Welcome back to another episode of Who's That Pokimal, where each day I choose a different Pokemon and tell you fun facts about the real life counterpart I think they're based on. We had another follower request, and I think they're just trying to mess with me again, but I had a request for Deoxys, and I think it's based on the DNA strand. DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid, so Deoxys? Anyway, let's get into it. One more comparison, Deoxys can actually make clones of itself, just like DNA. So again, I think this is a pretty solid comparison. While individual DNA is microscopic, if you lined up all of the DNA in one person from end to end, it would go to Pluto and back. Which basically means we have a ton of DNA in us. Speaking of DNA in people, even though people all look different, shapes, sizes, colors, whatever, we all have about 99.9% of the same type of DNA in us. So if anybody tells you you're different than them, they're wrong. You've probably heard about people referring to things as genes before. Genes are made of DNA. Humans actually share about 50% of their genes with plants. A gene is actually a segment of DNA that holds the code for a specific trait or protein. DNA is actually a molecule that consists of two strands that wrap around each other to form something called a double helix. There's sequencing bases on the DNA strand that consist of A, T, C, and G, and these determine the genetic information within it. I didn't want to get too sciencey on you guys, but I hope you thought these fun facts were exciting. Please give me a follow if you want to learn more. And if you have a Pokemon you want me to focus on in the future, please leave it as a comment. As always, I hope to see you guys tomorrow.